In this short video, we'll be discussing tense sequencing in Discourse. Before we get started, we need to define some important terms. First term is discourse, which is spoken or written communication. Some examples of spoken discourse are conversations, storytelling, and speeches. Some examples of written discourse are email messages, text messages, paragraphs, and essays. And even within paragraphs or essays, it can be storytelling or a narrative. Another term we need to know is time frame, which is a period of time in which something takes place. We have three main time frames when we're talking about tense sequencing in discourse. We have present time frame, past time frame, and future time frame. We'll be focusing on present time frame and past time frame in this lecture, since these are probably the most important for you in academic writing. Something to note, time frames are not the same as tenses. So we know that English has many tenses, but they're different from the time frames. So why do we need to know about tense sequencing? Tense sequencing will help us in knowing what verb tenses we'll use in our writing based on the time frame that we're writing in. So we won't be using all the different verb tenses in English in all pieces of writing or speaking. If we know the time frame, we can kind of limit the number of verb tenses we need to use. So the first time frame we're going to be discussing is present time frame. So when we're writing in the present time frame, our focus time is the present or now. So one of the tenses we used, or probably the most common tense we use, is present simple. When we want to refer to a time before the focus time, we use present perfect and simple past. When we want to refer to a time after the present time, we use future or simple future. Here's an example paragraph about climate change, which is in the present time frame. So the focus time is the present or now. So we can see that all the verbs which are highlighted in red are in present, simple present, such as is, lasts, may refer, is cause. And we have one verb phrase here that's in present perfect. So this particular sentence, researchers have identified certain human activities as primary causes of ongoing climate change. This is referring to a time before the focus time. The second time frame is past time frame. So when we discuss the past time frame, our focus time is the simple past. So we'll use the simple past tense when our focus time is the past. When we want to refer to a time before this focus time, we'll use past perfect. And when we want to refer to a time after the focus time, we use simple past. So this may be a little bit difficult to see using simple past to talk about the past and also after the past, but we need to remember that we're talking about a time frame. So our reference point is sometime in the past. Our starting point is sometime in the past. So let's take a look at an example of a narrative that's in the past time frame. If you've watched the previous video on past perfect versus past simple, you'll recognize this paragraph. But as you can see, the verb tenses that are used here, since this is a past time frame piece of writing, are simple past. We have was, went, was, thought, got, needed, decided. So we have a lot of simple past. And basically the only other verb tense that we use in this paragraph is past perfect. Had eaten, and also we have had always wanted. So you can see that the focus time in this paragraph is the past, or the past time frame.